Let's begin. College.
I'm going to Harvard.
My name is?
Megan.
Fine. Harvard. Her name is Harvard. No, I'm kidding. I'm very excited. I'm like super excited because it's like really fun. I'm around very intelligent people here. All right, so May, Harvard. May, Harvard. Ready? Tell us, what was your SAT score?
I got a 2280.
A 2280 on the SATs. And Harvard University. We're going to go next. Ready?
My name is Susan. I'm going to Northwestern University.
And what schools were you accepted to besides Northwestern? Ready?
Cornell.
USC.
USC.
USC in California.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Macaulay Honors.
Macaulay Honors.
Brandeis.
Brandeis.
Sorry, it's just slipping right now.
A lot of schools.
Yeah.
All right, ready? Samantha, where do you go to school?
Hi, my name is Samantha, and I go to St. John's University, the College of Pharmacy.
And a pharmacist. We're so excited. That's awesome. We have a future pharmacist in the family. Round of applause for the pharmacist. Yay! Okay. I say this because it's one of my favorite professions with in terms of that I always recommend to kids. Okay, a couple of things. Let's begin. You guys went to Stuyvesant High School, yes? Each one. Let's start. What were some of the things that you loved about Stuyvesant, some things you hated about Stuyvesant?
Okay, I love the wide variety of extracurricular activities. You know that we have over 200 something clubs, lots of sports teams, so the opportunities are really endless at SAT. Things I hated, there are 10 floors in the
How many floors?
10 floors.
How many floors?
And
There are 10 floors in this building.
The elevators?
escalators.
Okay.
They're escalators.
Yeah, we're not allowed to use elevators. Yeah, they break a lot, but that's a minor thing.
Next.
Okay, something that I love about Stuyvesant is there's a lot of electives that we are allowed to take. In our junior and senior year, we're allowed to take 10 techs and 5 techs, which are like photography classes, ceramics. Other ones are like, what else are there besides?
Architecture.
Architecture.
Photography.
Yeah. In addition to that, there are a lot of writing electives, math electives, and yes, other things.
What are some of the things that, just that you wish that were different?
Okay, I guess the size of the school and the number of people that there are. Yeah, it's true that we have over 3,000 students and 800 in each class, and you might not get to know everyone. That's something that's
Okay, what are some things you love, some things you hated?
Something I loved about Stuyvesant was the location. It's in downtown Manhattan, so it was really different from middle school because I felt like you were getting
What middle school did you go to?
Louis Pasteur 67.
Yours?
IS5.
Where?
IS5 in Elmhurst.
And?
New York City, lab school.
In Manhattan. And you guys all live in Queens, correct?
Yes.
What area?
Bayside.
Here, close? I just wanted to give you guys an idea. Not that I want to stalk you, but Okay, go ahead. Next.
Yeah, so the location was really nice. You could explore a lot of the area. There were always fun things to do after school with your friends and everything. And a lot of people see the competitiveness of the school as a bad thing, but I actually liked it because it felt like everyone was in the same boat, sort of, and you were really motivated to do well because everyone else around you was studying really hard. So I like that about Stuyvesant too.
That's great. I want to talk about your commute. How did you get to Sty every day?
Sometimes I took the Long Island Railroad from my house because there's one really
What stop?
at Broadway Station.
Okay, good. I mean, I don't know that, so it's better. Okay.
Yeah, and that would take maybe 45 minutes with the 2-3 subway trains.
Okay, how much is that?
The Lure monthly pass for students is a discount. It's about $120 a month, and you can use it on weekends too, not even just for school.
So it's unlimited railroad, $120 a month.
Monthly, right? And if I just took the 7 trains, I would have to take a bus to Main Street, then the trains to Times Square, then the 2 and 3 down to Chambers Street. That would take about maybe an hour and 20. So it wasn't.
Were there a lot of students on the bus? How did you prepare?
Yeah, there were a lot of students taking the Long Island Railroad, mainly people that lived far from Main Street, so they didn't really have access to a subway. And for people that lived closer to Flushing Main Street, a lot of them would take the 7. Like you would see groups of kids on the subway train.
So the buses were packed with?
Not the buses, but the trains.
Packed with students in the mornings. That's a huge concern for the parents. I don't want, but it is literally packed with students.
It's not really, maybe after school it's packed, but in the morning, since people have different periods when they start, maybe you would see like 5 kids maybe, or you can always like collaborate with your friends and tell them to meet you here. So it's not like dangerous or anything.
Okay, great. How did you commute?
I actually took the 7 train from Queens to Times Square, and then I transferred transfer to the 203 to Chambers Street.
Okay, great.
It took less than an hour for me.
Back and forth.
Yes.
Great. How did you commute?
I actually live in Manhattan, so it's a 20-minute ride away. And she was talking about how mornings are kind of hectic with lots of students, but start times for school is actually staggered, so you might have first period free or the first 2 periods free. So there are 40-minute intervals in terms of people coming into the school.
I've heard that in Stuyvesant there's a local class. The student they go to class. Is it legit?
Personally, I haven't encountered any drug exchanges or anything, but
Have you heard of that? It is class. Because of the stress.
well, I'm not sure because of stress, but
Yeah, it depends what to say.
I think it's a problem at other schools as well.
Well, I guess the question, so do you feel the stress level is overwhelming at Stuyvesant? Did you feel like it was too much to handle at
personally,
times?
no. But if you're talking about recreational drug use, I think that's a problem for all high schools and not just specific to Stuyvesant.
So if you had to choose going to, let's say, a low-stress school that was local in your neighborhood versus Stuyvesant, would you still say, I'm happy I went where I went to school?
Definitely.
Because?
I was choosing between Lab High School, which was part of, I guess, I went to Lab Middle School, so it would have been an easy transition. It was a really small high school, and I had to make that decision between that and Stuyvesant. And Stuyvesant I knew was competitive. It has a reputation for being cutthroat, but there are definitely so many opportunities that it provides for you. And that, yeah, I don't regret choosing that at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't choose any other high school over Stuyvesant because something that I noticed when I was going on college tours and I was talking to college admissions officers or I guess when you're having college interviews, something that they told me that when I asked them is going to that college, is it very stressful there? And they always told me that because you went to Stuyvesant, I don't think you'd have a problem dealing with the new workload. So I think Stuyvesant really prepares you for college.
I agree. I was stuck between Stuyvesant and my zone school, Cardozo High School, and I don't regret going to Stuyvesant. It's just the experience. It's a whole new thing. And
You're already in your second year at pharmacy at St. John's. Do you
Right.
feel that Stuyvesant helped you? Do you feel the classes, the science and mathematics classes you took?
Yeah, for pharmacy, I had to take a lot of chemistry classes, and the chemistry program at Stuyvesant is really good, especially the AP Chem class. All the teachers are they all know their stuff. It's just a really great program, and I definitely feel like it prepared me well.
What did you, what level of chemistry did you take? You took the Regents and?
I took Regents Chemistry, and I took AP Chemistry in my junior year, so it definitely helped a lot.
I think there was a controversy about cheating.
Oh, right.
Through cell phones.
Come in.
How was that rectified? Do you know?
So that was
It's like shooting cell phones, or they confiscated cell phones. I'm sure it's prevalent in all the other high schools.
Right.
How was it addressed in Stuyvesant?
The student was expelled, and other people that were involved received suspensions. So they were definitely they received, I guess, consequences for doing that.
But do you feel, I'm sorry, but do you feel, because I know that there are always exceptions to the rule as well in Stuyvesant, because we do, with Kweller Prep, we have such a strong relationship with that school. Do you feel in general the integrity of the students is very high? Do you feel there's a lot of cheating that goes on at the school, or overall do you feel that the kids are doing what they need to do?
Well, in my groups of friends, I don't really find cheating to be a problem. I can't say because because it's a big school. I'm not personally. I don't have close relationships with everyone, but within the people I'm close with and the people I know, that cheating isn't a big thing.
Okay.
I feel like in my group of friends, cheating isn't a big problem. I know that with other people it may be. I do think that after the cheating scandal, so this year, they really cracked down on it, and
Well, they hired someone.
Yes, and in we've talked about academic integrity in our classes, and it's become less of a problem.
Yeah, I know our school takes plagiarism very seriously, so you will definitely get caught if you plagiarize. As for cheating, my group of friends as well, none of us are really big cheaters, but I know that for many kids, maybe sometimes the stress to do well, it cracks down on them, and they do feel obligated to cheat to get the good grade. But yes, ever since the cheating scandal, lots of things have been done to prevent it in the future.
What's happening in this past weekend?
You guys quickly to think back to many years ago when you took the SHSAT exam. I just wanted to know in terms of stress and how did you cope with the stress of taking such a difficult examination? First of all, where did you take the test? It was in Long Island City High School in Queens. With that being said, do you remember how many kids were there? Do you remember, what do you remember of that day when you took this entrance examination?
There was a really long line outside of the school, and then everyone gets put into classrooms, and they're like, it's a regular classroom, so there are like 50 kids in it.
How did you stay calm before the examination?
I think the main thing is to be comfortable that day. Like, wear an outfit that's very comfortable, even if it's not formal or anything. And I feel like when you take a test with confidence, just like, yeah, I prepared for this. I know what I'm doing. When you have that that confidence, you will do better because you're setting that goal for yourself to do very well. And that really helps me feeling confident.
You went into the test knowing that you were prepared for the material.
And just feeling